brought down by Ryan Bukalski. First down run. Carries the ball, stopped by the... Germani runs the ball. Close to the 40. Keeps the ball. Run out of bounds by 10. Germani stops. Tackled by Matthew White. Rakowski runs the ball. Keeps the ball. Minutes makes the tackle. Ball's at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10.
Reinhardt set to kick off. And 10, they'll start from their own 36. Will the Trojans? They'll be Hager under center. And they hand this one off, and it is number 32, McCants. McCants is sophomore. It's underway. Parkland taking on Emmaus. Hager under center. 2nd down and 8 from the 38. Back to the ground. Do the Trojans go on this one? And a nice carry as they rumble forward.
Here, Natali up front on the defensive line. Martin Yeti, Morrissey, Rutkowski, your 3 linebackers. Hirsch and Kester, the corners. DeBellis and Brusco, the safeties. Mike Brusco, big game last week from that free safety position. Did a good job against the pass and also did a nice job coming up and containing that run.
Kuiper on that last run. 3rd down and 3 from the 43. Inside 11 to play. You set the atmosphere in this one. First flag of the game, and there's
Haney, our referee tonight. Legal shift called against the Trojans.
2 shutouts so far this season, and their 2 wins. 3rd down and 8 once again from the 38. Hager under center. He's going to air this one out. Has time to throw. Looks in the middle of the field, and that one's intercepted by the Green Hornets. And it's Mike Brusco. Brusco still on his feet, trying to get back to the other side of the field. Cannot, but the first turnover of the game. A penalty, then a turnover for the...
Larry deciding to put the defense on the field. This is why you do it. You've got a short field now and try to get that early advantage.
Brusco will start from his own 38-yard line. Hands this one over to Germani. Germani sees nothing inside, tries to bounce off a defender, and then ends up getting maybe 3. Lineup, Brusco, the quarterback, Germani, and Rutkowski and Reese, your Apgar starting lineup, and to the air, and a completion downfield inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line. Nice completion to Hirsch. Down to the 23. 1st down and 10. Brusco, receivers split on either side, back to the ground, Germani, and he just...
coming together where those are the kind of plays, back-to-back plays. Penalty on one, forces you into a pure passing situation, and you get that turnover.
2nd down and 7, receiver split to the near side, 1 in the slot. And they go and hand this one off, and that's Rutkowski. The clock, opening quarter, no score. Trojans open in possession. They got intercepted and turned the ball away, and the Green Hornets now with a 3rd and 2 from the 16. To the ground. And depending on the mark, he's short of maybe about a streak going. The opportunity here for the Trojans to take, negate that interception. Briscoe will take his time under center, full house backfield. Reese back there once again. Briscoe with a long count, maybe trying to draw a parking lot offside, goes to the ground. Germani pops outside, gets the first down to the 10-yard line.
Front.
First down for Emmaus. 6:49 on the clock. Here's Germani. Gets inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line.
He's crowding into that box, looking run.
2nd down and 7 for the Green Hornets. And against Germani. Germani pushing, gets inside the 5, and we saw this a week ago against Whitehall.
Than any game they've played this year.
3rd down and 4. Now they split the receivers to the near side of the field. Germani in the backfield. Briscoe rolls, something that Coach Milosky was concerned about, his rolling ability, and he throws it in for the touchdown. I believe it was Kuiper on the return. I'll check that. It was Robert Rijos once again from the same position as he was, and that's where Parkland will. 1st and 10 from the 37. Jacob Palumbo lines up to the far side of the field, and they'll hand this one off. And hope you're enjoying our coverage. Friday Night Football on 2 Sports. Hager under center, 2nd down and 11 from about the 36-yard line, and then they'll go to the ground once again.
A good surge on the defensive line. The linebackers were there to clean it up.
Kuiper in the backfield, 2 receivers split. Now Kuiper in motion to the near side, and Hager gets some blocking in front. Shovel pass, and they get a couple there as they move. Mark Quilling for the Trojans to punt from his own 29-yard line. First punt for the Park. The 4th team in that spot for the districts, but what Coach Baudelaire keeps telling his team is, we just have to worry about ourselves and see what happens down the road. And after they won against Whitehall, next thing you know, East Stroudsburg South lost, so they did their part. Now they'll see if they can do it again. It's gonna be Briscoe in the play action. Now scrambling, nowhere to go as he's brought down by a host of Morgan Thomas moving over 2 big players. That just kind of shows the type of player that Morgan Thomas is. 2nd down and 14, to the ground they go, and not much there at all. 27 on the clock, opening quarter. Quick moving first quarter, 7-0 in favor of Emmaus. 3rd down, 13 from the 27. They go trips far side of the field for Mike Briscoe. And he hands it off to Rutkowski, not much there, and he stopped about the 29-yard line, and Emmaus. 4th down and 9. It'll be Briscoe punting. And we got a NCAA level. That's great to see. 4th down and 4. Once again, it'll be Briscoe punting. It's time from his own 22-yard line. Here comes a rush. He does get it off. And it's fielded around the 32. And it's Benavich up to the 40. 45-50. Benavich has a long way to go here, but he's getting downfield, finds a crease in the middle, and he's gone. Trying to return this one, nothing there. So the Trojans, as time expires on quarter number 1, 7-7 through 1 from for sure Halloween weekend around the Lehigh Valley, depending on where you were. Actually, Emmaus was yesterday. I don't know if Parkland's was tonight or tomorrow. And here's Germani.
Still do their things offensively.
Tyler Hirsch, Germani lined up to the far side of the field. 2nd down and 9 from the 26. You take a good look at Mike Briscoe. Through the air and incomplete. Was looking in the direction of Hirsch and Doug. Down and 9 from the 26. Trojan defense has really been superb here after they gave up the interception that led to some points. Briscoe, here comes some rush. He has time to throw. Airs it up in the middle of the field and looking again for number 3. And that one incomplete as Tyler Hirsch can't hold on. 3 players around him as
They realize what they're going to be able to do as this game wears on.
4th down and 9 from the 26 from his own 13. It'll be Briscoe punting again for Emmaus, and this one taken at about the 42-yard line by on October 31st. And if it does rain, we'll have you just going out and start knocking on everyone's doors, and then after go have a little pickup football game at the same time. 1st down and 10 from the 41 for the Trojans. They start on the ground, and
32, Morrissey 35, filling those lanes and getting up and making those stops.
10:18 on the clock, second quarter, tied up at 7. 2nd down and 9 from the 42. Hager to throw this one, and that one is complete. And then move it upfield. 4th down and 4. Mark.
That's the only way to put that. That's a play that, you know, when you're at this point 7-1 or 8-0, those plays are going to work. But it's been that kind of a year.
Oh, it could have been a great conversion and, you know, moving the ball, and they would have had the ball around the 30-yard line. Instead, it's Emmaus now with 8:46 on the clock, first half, from their Parkland's 45-yard line. Briscoe goes with 2 receivers split on either side. On the options, got Germani. He could try to get to the outside, but won't. On the clock, Tyler Hirsch, quick to get to the far side of the field. And they'll start on the ground. Here's Germani. Finds a seam and somehow
he's able to gain 6 yards.
3rd down and 4 from the 41-yard line. 7:17 on the clock. Briscoe with 2 receivers split near side. Back to the ground, Germani. And he's
in their strong areas, running the football, getting a little bit of pressure and stopping them on a pass.
Well, 4th and 3 from the 39 with 6:30 on the clock. We have to punt the ball away, and it's Briscoe get the ball back, you know.
As well. These two teams very similar in what they like to do offensively and what they do defensively, and that's why we're sitting in a 7-7 tie.
1st and 10 from the 33 for Parkland. And Doug, ever since, you know, that interception, their defense has held strong. Well, look it up.
Can he become a dangerous threat?
1st and 10 from the 48. Out of bounds, it was McCann, so it stopped the clock with 6:10. First half, 7-7 your score. Again, McCann's in motion. Instead, they go right up the gut and not there. Broadcasting from, remember years ago, you know, used to broadcast from there, and sometimes you've been all the way up top as well and just barely seeing it. You know how things change, and, you know.
A lot of memories, but this is, again, one of the finest facilities to see and do a football game.
Doug, if you want, I could broadcast the rest of the game from here. You can go on that side.
Okay.
1st down and 10 from the 38. Again, they go through the middle, and there's a 1st down. They fumble the ball away. And I'm not sure who has this one.
Much more success on that dive play again. Now Emmaus has got to be honest on somebody from Parkland running around the ends on those sweeps.
Now, they tried it a couple times. Now it's starting to work here. Here they go again. And they try to come to the outside. This has worked. There's a flag on the play. And McCants couldn't get to the outside. Was trying to, you know, find that sideline and maybe
3 times actually on this drive.
Well, they had the ball down towards the 20, 25-yard line. Now it's back to the 31. 1st down and 16 from the 31. Inside 4 to play. They'll go from the ground, see if they can get something going here. 12 from the 27. Hager again to Guida. Guida tries to pop outside, comes back in and moves up, and Doug gets inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard. Down in 4. 7-7 your score. Emmaus scoring first. Parkland coming back on the Stephen Benavich 68-yard punt return at the 4.4-second mark of the first quarter. And here's Guida. He got him there, and he moves the chains inside the 15 down to about the 13. So 3 straight
here for the Trojans.
1st and 10 from the 12, and you got to give a lot of credit to the Trojans defense for stepping up on 3 straight possessions by Emmaus after turning the ball over the first time. Again, it's Guida, pops off a couple defenders and gets down. Hager under center. Guida, who's been there, it's what, 4 or 5 straight carries by number 27. Hager with the long count. We'll go back to 27 and touchdown. A 1-yard.
Keep one down the field that was effective too.
1:08 on the clock. First half. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. Friday Night Football on 2 Sports. Al DiCarlo and the.
You run a couple safe plays. I don't think you're going to do it now. Here they come out trips.
Guida had 32 yards of the 67 on that last drive. First down and 10 from the 40. And they hand that one off. And there's a possibility of a big run coming up here. And we saw Germani do this before. And Doug, the clock will.
Are they going to throw, or are they going to run that draw play another time?
They opt not to take the timeout inside 50 seconds with 3 timeouts left. They go trips far side. Briscoe under center. Looks to air it out. Can't find anyone. There's running room if he can get into the middle of the part. Here comes the rush, however, and Briscoe throws it away at the last second.
On Hirsch, and that's why Briscoe elected to keep it, tuck it under, and then able to throw it away at the very last moment.
2nd and 10 from the 32. 34 seconds left. Briscoe again has trips and Germani in the backfield. He's going to go towards the end zone with this one up in the air and incomplete as he again was looking for Hirsch.
Good coverage downfield. Kuiper one.
3rd down and 10 from the 32. Briscoe, good defense by the Trojans. Now looking, there's Hirsch again, and that one's incomplete, overthrown. On the coverage was Benavich.
They line up Hirsch to the gain that first down, maybe run a play, and then get Reinhardt in here.
Absolutely. It's 14-7. Parkland was down 7-0, scored 2 unanswered. They lead 14-7. 4th and 10 from the 32. Receivers 2 on the far side, 1 to the near side. They just pop this one out. And it's Kalo. Kalo gets towards the marker and actually gets out of bounds. Will stop the clock. You go for the end zone. If he's not, you know, they're going for about 5 more yards. We'll see what they do here. 1st and 10 from the 20. Briscoe. Oh, in the middle of the field was Kalo. Couldn't get to him, and he gets taken down. And with 7 seconds.
And go for all or nothing. But if you're going to try to move it down the field a little bit closer to get Reinhardt in field goal range, you have enough time with 7 seconds. That last play took just about 5.
Yeah, you're right. 2nd down and 20 from the 30. They get to the 20. It's a 37-yard field goal. Let's see what they do here. Briscoe looking. He's going towards the end zone. That one's going to be incomplete. Excuse me, 3rd down and 20 from the 30. Likely the last play unless there's a defensive penalty for Briscoe. Steps, throws, and that one's incomplete. We're through 1 half of football from Parkland. The Trojans on top of Emmaus by the score of 14-7.
This is why you defer and take the ball in the second half. Put yourself in position to put the first points up in the 3rd quarter. Strong suits, maybe the strong suit other than Austin Scott. They had a good defense last year, and they had to have a good, solid defense again this year with 2 shutouts. That speaks for itself.
You mentioned, what's the name again?
I'm still allowed to say that name around here, right?
1st down and 10 from the 30. Yeah, I'm wondering why they're not using him at Penn State a little more as Joe Paterno. Then
we got to try something. They're going to stay with what's got them here to this point at 7-1. They're going to run the football, and we're going to see that here in the 3rd quarter.
Briscoe under center. Hands this off to Germani. Germani finds a crease on the outside, pops off a defender.
That ability to pop one late in the ball game.
1st and 10 from Emmaus' own 47-yard line. 11:08, 3rd quarter. Down by 7. Briscoe will go to the air. This has been tried all night. And looking again for number 3, and that one is complete downfield. A nice grab by Hirsch. Doug, you said it about like 45 minutes ago.
You've been doing them since you're a kid, and finally in a big ball game. That's a big spot for Hirsch to make that big catch.
Was that Dave Casper that used to make those catches back in the day?
A lot of guys did, but that's one of the guys you can think of, yeah.
1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line. They'll go to Germani. Gets a block in front, finds the outside, and then goes down by himself. Ball to 9-yard line. They can get a 1st down at about the 5-yard line. 2nd and 4. They split the receivers wide. Hirsch on one side and Alex Hirsch to the near side. Rutkowski in the backfield along with Germani. And Briscoe's going to take it. This worked a week ago against Whitehall when he went right up the gut for a... Now, Doug, interesting 3rd down here. 3rd and 3 as the ball's at the 8-yard line. 14-7 to score. They go to Germani. He follows Rutkowski, but gets taken down in the backfield. Good play there. So I'll bring up Drew Reinhardt. will attempt a field goal from 27 yards out to make it 14-10. Reinhardt has the foot. This one through the uprights, a 27-yard field goal. Converted by Drew Reinhardt, and the lead is closed to 14-10.
Around the football and hope to get a turnover, but if he's able to get a hold of it, which Hill was able to do, it sets your offense up into pretty good field position.
Well, Parkland's been in this kind of field position all night long, and they've been going to the ground the last couple of possessions, and it's been working at that time as he's smothering deep.
It's on there. It's kind of hard not to look at it.
I didn't realize that I gave it to you. Surprised you told me that you knew the answer. Second down and 9 from the 35. Hager's going to throw. We haven't seen this since the first quarter. Looks downfield, looking for McCants, and that one's almost intercepted. It is. Picked off by Hirsch. Hirsch to the 40. Hirsch up to midfield and gets taken down the play. So 41 on the INT. And Emmaus back in business. Nothing to Easton. Allen beat him 24-18. Then Central beat him 12-6. And last week they came back for the second win of the year, 12-0 over Deer if they got Whitehall next week. First down and 10. Here's the handoff to Kalo. Not much on the carry, but interesting with that game. And we'll talk about that right after this play. Our Cross Dodge trivia question. Chuck Simon, the head coach in 1993 when Emmaus won 12-0. Watch this play and then we'll let you know what happened there. 93, first and 10 for Emmaus from the 40, 6:55 on the clock. Germani looked like nothing, and he makes something out of nothing as he gets inside the 40.
To shine late here in the third quarter and then into the fourth.
Germani knocking on the door for 116 carries for 83 yards on the night. Second down and 5 from the 35. Back to the ground. Number 22, Germani, gets to the outside. Looks like he gets the first fourth down situations. Again, third down and 1 from the 31. And, you know, Parkland's come up big. You know, they had a couple sacks, you know, a big tackle in the backfield on these third downs. We'll see what happens here. Here comes the rush. Germani gets through the hole and will move the chains inside.
Where they feel that they control the ball game, control the line of scrimmage.
First down and 10 from the 29. Approaching the 5-minute mark, and Emmaus stays on the ground, and Germani as he. Second down and 10 from the 29, right at the 5-minute mark. Briscoe taking his time here. Receiver to the far side, 2 split to the near side. Looks across, throws, and once again it's Hirsch. He makes a grab and then fumbles the ball away, and that one's loose. That's going to be Parkland's football.
He's saying he's down.
I'm not sure about that one, Doug.
Well, now the head or the linesman or the line judge, I'm sorry, is saying he was down, and he had, you know, he overruled it, so they felt it's the right call.
Back to Germani, and Germani going absolutely nowhere. He's buried.
Back to it, and it works for a big gain.
Second down and 10 from the 15-yard line for Briscoe. Had the field goal by Reinhardt to close to within 4. Now let's see what they can do here in the reverse. And it's going to be Hirsch. Gets the block by Briscoe. Goes towards the corner. Dives in. And touchdown. 15-yard touchdown.
Food, so people understand.
Oh, here they come again. Moving upfield. Another opportunity for the Parkland Trojans. This time it's Justin Hill. Hill gets all the way down, and they're going to mark it about the 19-yard. First and 10 from the 18 after the huge return by Hill. They'll stay on the ground. And it worked in the first half, in the late first half.
Our run, that's when we're going to start to put the ball up again.
Guida averaging over 6 yards a carry. 6 carries for 39 yards for Nick Guida, number 27, who's back in the backfield here on a second down and 3. They'll go to Guida. Tries to come outside, cuts in, will move the chains again as he gets across.
4 to go, not these last 2 runs. Immediately with the head moving forward, body moving forward, shoulders moving forward.
First and goal from the 5. Strolla in motion, Palumbo to the far side of the field. Guida right up the middle, gets down to about the 2, maybe inside the 2 to about the 1.5. Number 3, Parkland, second down and goal from the 2 with an opportunity to regain the lead after giving up 10 straight here.